All right, I'll make this video first to say of Obama. They talk about, oh, he made calls and he should be arrested. Y'all can forget all of that. Y'all can't arrest him. All right? For there are many things that y'all don't even know of that when you president that there's a lot of things that go on. A meeting you might have with another leader from another nation, and you never know what type of man you have to become or what you might have to say in order to keep peace. All right? But whether that was his intentions or not, y'all can forget about that. He's covered. You look at it. There's certain laws that are in place just for men such as him who have been former presidents of the United States. All right, so forget about trying to dig into anything he did. You have no grounds, no rights. All right, and there's a reason why that is. Because there's so much that happens that it's like you ever heard of spur of the moment type meetings where something happened and you just have to in order that you keep certain pieces in place. So that's why you can never condemn none of the former presidents. And I just want to explain that to y'all. I know I came kind of boldly with it at first, but yes, this is the reason why that those certain laws are in place for them. So forget about that. But what we do need to talk about is all your protesting. And now, with y'all trying to say what Donald Trump said and compare it to, these are but some wise words. And they are words of truth. When the looting starts, the shooting starts. And yet I hear the left company trying to take that Trump saying this as being something bad. No. Y'all need to hear that. So that, but where it should took it further is that in our day and time, because there's really in our world lawless, many people walk around lawless. Meaning they make their own laws. They don't give a fuck. They don't respect certain things, and they don't see why the need to walk a certain way is. But anyway, there's so much I want to say, but I gotta say the main reasons what I came to say. I'm gonna try to dig other places, but I gotta say this first, and that is that, listen, all protesting has to stop. And if any of you dare open your mouth and say, he's all protesting has to stop, you damn right it has to stop. Look what it all leads to. Look all across the world, destruction, death. Yet, you don't have to stop with your voice being heard. There's a new way now. You don't have to take the gathering in the streets making a crowd come where you know evil is going to come with it. Oh, ye fools of the nation. And all of you that would say, oh yeah, we got to keep protesting, you're evil. Whether you know it or not. And now I'm going to show you your evil so that you shall know it. Because any place where you take people and you gather them on a certain subject, the anger's gonna come out. When the anger comes out, it's gonna spread like wildflowers. Like weeds. It's gonna just come up and creep. As it has all across the world in every state. Where they consider that they protesting in the name of George Floyd. Well, now you do it online. You make a video. And you post it. Post it everywhere. And all of you pick up the same cry and make your video. Overwhelm social media with it. This is the new way you protest. But gathering, and come on. It's too much evil following. And we gotta let heaven do its work. And heaven is, as much as I hate to say it, heaven is doing its work. And this is only the beginning. I really don't want to see what comes afterwards. And I don't want y'all to see it. So, take these truths that I tell you and be self-evident with them. That means take them to your heart. Know that it is but word from heaven that you should be warned by. Now, to the police department, it's time. I already made a video last night. Now I make this video again. It's time you who are the good police to start exposing them, even if they above you and they try to, threaten your life with your family. Nah, you have people that you could pick. Go to strangers. The best ones to go find. If you, who are a good cop, and you want to expose the dirty cops, and you feel that you're going to need protection, fuck the governments and all that. Go to the thugs. Go where you know them areas where you used to patrol them hard niggas. And go to them and tell them what's going on with you. Talk to them and tell them what you need. They gonna hold you down. Them gang members that you went to. Because now it's time to clean up the police department. And I know it's a hard thing to do. Especially when you're a good cop amongst a whole sea of dirty ones. But there's a way out. You got them same hoods and you know where them niggas is at. You go to them. And you be like, look, I need protection. I need y'all to hold me down because I'm going through something right now. Trying to bring, I'm tired of, explain it. I'm tired of seeing the cops kill y'all. I speak out and they want to kill me. So now, since we solved that, high up, FBI, you people, whatever you ones that investigate the police that they hate so much. Oh, y'all better make them really hate y'all now. But you know what's so sad? That this weeding process and Trump, a good dude, he's a good president because he been weeding these mothers out. And, sometimes he make a mistake, he appoints some, and they turn out to not be what he want. Get out. That's right. It's time for he wants to make America great again, and that's what I commend him on. But at the same time, making America great, we need to make the world great. And that's the ultimate goal. And so, like I told you, Trump, I'm here. You know where I'm at. Come on, you the president. Send someone for me that I come to you, that we sit down and talk. And then, this what y'all have, you will have. And the power therein. And then, we'll go out and start setting America's relations. We'll start setting them in the right order. And by setting that in the order, you'll make relations with those places, with other places, come to order. Because there's a new order that's coming. And like I say, whether we make it happen or not. And because I know the way. Like you got all your teachers, your pastors, and all of them out there saying, oh, they know the way. No, they don't. They still hung up on trying to explain scripture. Man, it's time to show scripture. This is what I came to show you. You want healing from all that is to come? And I want to heal the world from all that is to come. But yet the world do not truly see all that is to come. Y'all all taking this just coronavirus to be something like it's a little cold in the air. But it gets worse. Don't y'all all understand? It gets worse. Much worse. For we having, this is just the air acting up, which is all caused, it's all caused by the sun. This is, and I ain't talking about just the sun in the sky, but he who controls all things, and that's God. That power given him by the Father who have sent him, or have given unto him. Yes, the one who is God. There's one who is over him, one whom even God serves. So, I got videos out. I don't want to get too deep. I don't want to make this video too long. In fact, I'm about to stop it. But yeah, you police, governments, Trump already doing his thing. All of you who can't see that, it's because you led by the left. The Democratic Party, which is LGBTQ community. That's it. Because it's them who had Obama that brought a curse upon us. And yeah, when we start with two men marrying two men, we went against heaven. And man, y'all just don't know. But nah, it's not going to be. Trump going to do his thing. We're going to elect Trump again. And then instead of fighting him for these next 4 years, we going to let this dude do what he do. In fact, Trump, I want to be there with you. I don't care if you don't pay me a dime, but just come get me. Because the world has to be set in order. Yeah, America needs to be made great again. But the world needs to be made great again right along with it. So, come get me on the team, man. I can go to all your places. Where the people, even the people you fear, I can go there to them. For this way that I come with, even they shall abide by. For they shall see the truth and the beauty. And it ain't hard to make it happen. It's some hard work to do. But let's just say certain things I do know. Certain things I'm not saying now. Because, come on. In past times, they have taken everything that I take and tried to fit it into their way. It's like putting boats together when you don't know where everything goes. So, even though you might get it to running, later on it's going to fall apart. Well, anyway, I love you all. God bless. Remember these things I tell you concerning people of America. Vote Trump. Even you who are against him. It is even in your best interest to vote this man back in office again. And then this time, go get behind him. Stand behind him. And so we could do, the new order of the world could come in. And it ain't about no chips and none of that. It ain't about none of that, this new order. Of buying and selling, it ain't none of that. In fact, a lot of things are going to be put to pasture. A lot of ways that we keep today shall be put to pasture. But there's going to be so many ways coming. Like, this change is going to take, like, Rome was not built in a day. So us bringing the way of heaven, here first, none of y'all know the way of heaven. At least for me. And so because it's just one man starting it amongst billions and billions and billions. And I've been giving heaven's truth for how many years now? Years. Years. Like the years where all the rest of them going back saying that they started with this new word. Like even Geno Jennings. You go back 2003, 4. Yeah, this word that I'm fully speaking now, I started speaking back in the 90s. Probably even before that. But yes, I am the first that has come with this new doctrine that now is grabbing a hold of the world, and before it truly grab a hold where we don't understand it, because all that I know shall be. Every single thing that I told you concerning the waters, the air, the earth, the sun, all that is around you. Even the heavens above you, the stars, the planets, everything shall be affected if it is made to be that heaven is to come and put man in his rightful place. Or whether we go back to our rightful place, knowing the rightful place. And as it is written, in the last days, all men shall know. For when you are but born again, you shall not be able to go to the Father and say, oh, but Father, we didn't know. So, in short, listen, vote Trump. True story. I promise all you black people, all of you that want to go against him, vote him still. Do that. And watch where life goes to. I mean, them years of peace, they need to come. Heaven's way on earth needs to be. It's the only way we shall survive. I mean, survive the storm that's coming. I don't want to survive the storm that's coming. I want to control it so that it don't come. And this is the way that I come bringing, so that storm that is told to come won't come. And when I tell you, when this storm, and you know what this storm is? It is simply the Lord thy God putting his hand of wrath down upon the whole world. And he is just showing you right now. Because of all that is going to come against us, we ain't going to have no wins against y'all. I promise you this. And the good and bad alike suffers. The only difference is the good shall not be harmed. But you shall still suffer. Me? I want to prevent all of this. I'll walk this earth for 300 years if I am allowed. And hopefully I'll have the strength. But I'm not truly worried about that. I'll have the strength. I done been in so much pain all my life already. So when I get old, it's going to be, I'm going to settle right in. I'm going to be like, I've been here all the time. And that's what it's like. Even though, like, I'm 55, be 55 in August. But I got pains. But these are pains that I've dealt with all my life. And thank you, Kings County Hospital, for, because basically I used to live there and they took care of me. And they did a lot of weird shit with me too. So much weird shit. I suffered a lot there. Some would say, well, why do you think of? But I have to, because even though I suffered there, it was things I learned along the way. A lot that I learned along the way. What I don't like right now with you, Kings County, is I want my medical records, and y'all trying to say, oh, they in the archives, and like they've been destroyed. One thing y'all will never do with Timothy Horatio Washington Bourne. Timothy Horatio Collier now. One thing y'all will never do with my records is lose them. I'm part of why Kings County Hospital became #1 hospital in the world. And come on, this is something I know in Kings County, you know. And so I go to seek for disability. Because truly I can't work. At least the work I do right here making videos where I'm sitting right there on the bed that I sleep in. I'm going to have to pay for staying in this position so long when I move out of it. But at least I'll be able to lay down where I could get the greatest comfort. And it's how I basically bear with my pain all through my life. And I got brothers and sisters that'll tell you that, that dude like to lay down a lot. But they never understood why. Like, they would go out and play. And most of the time I would just lay on the couch and rock. And I rock because of the pain. It helped ease it. And then that's why I always did it. Like, I don't do it no more. I mean, when I used to just sit down like this, I would rock back and forth because of the pain. I never told people this, but, you know. As I got older, I met things like cigarettes and alcohol and weed, and they help take care of the pain. And over-the-counter medicines like Advil and shit. But I'll try not to take them too much because they really do fuck your insides up because of something like, in my case, because I'm always with pain. So, but I got my coping mechanisms. One is, I tried to work in my life, but that never works out. I can do good work, but it's about me getting there. Some days I just have to, and then I won't call in because, you call in, they be like, well, if you can't make it, then they fire you right there, So, past that, I don't even call. I might not show up for 2 days. Then I go back expecting that I still got a job. And sometimes, 9 out of 10 times the dude would say, well, yo, when he here, he do good work. So they would, be like, all right, well, let him work. And then, before you know it, I was coming in late. And sometimes, then it came not coming in again. And they just couldn't understand that. It was because the pain that I go through. So, yeah, I'm seeking disability now in Kings County. It is your records that can get me that which I need. But you want to say that my records is no longer there. But we know, and I know, that is a big fat lie concerning my birth records. Because of the fact that I lived in that hospital damn near for the first 5 years of my life. Alright? Lived in that hospital. I spent so much time amongst a team of doctors whom, this is why they want to hide my records, they was doing a lot of other shit with me. I was like a guinea pig to them. But I was just one that heaven wouldn't let them truly have. So come on, Kings County. I'm not trying to expose you for nothing. I'm glad to be a help that help. Like I said, I was born 1965. By 1968, Kings County was the #1 hospital in the world. And unto this day, all doctors who become specialists in their field will go through a learning process and have to end up going through Kings County Hospital in order that they become certified. And this is a true story up until this very day. And that's all across the world. And I'm a part of that. So come on, Kings County. Y'all not going to say that y'all don't have my records. This is like when y'all staged the fire back in the 70s and said that everybody's medical records were destroyed. My mama came up there. And let's just say it's all in my book, Terrible Tiny Tim, which I can't seem to find a copy of no more. I had it all printed out, wanting to get it copywritten, and I still ain't get it copywritten yet, but that's all right. Can't nobody, you could take the story and tell it, change whatever you want to change on it. If I did lose it and somebody find the script, and you try to take it and put it out as a story and you just change the names and all that, nah, it's impossible. I don't know. That is, and I will show them proof because somewhere the story is still in my phone. My granddaughter got it. I'm trying to get in touch with her so she could send me another copy so I could print it out again so I could finally get it copywritten so I could finally put it out there, try to make some type of monetary gain because I am truly a broke dude. Well, if it wasn't for the people around me, I truly wouldn't be able to enjoy life. And because of that fact, people around us. And this it teaches me something. Something that, we gotta rely, right now, we should be relying on the scientists and the builders and everybody that have to build to make the world a easier place for man that he should abide on it by. But instead, we got our scientists working on many useless things, like trying to build bombs and make bombs and nah. Right now, life is getting ready to come to a place where, listen to me, my people, all human people across the planet. Would you not love to live a life where you did not have to work? Other than enjoy your time with your loved ones. Like, and with people, just in general. We all living and enjoying life. No, nobody is without nothing. Whatever you want to do, you do it. Least, I mean, as far as, you might like to drink, you might like to, certain thing, like, the Father has put so many things here on earth for us that we can enjoy. That's why he put them there. But you gotta, we enjoy them. Like, a lot of the evil that exists on the earth right now is because certain people needing money because they need certain things, especially a lot of people that use drugs. But you think that, oh, it's something wrong with them using the drugs. No. All these things are supposed to be there for everybody, whoever wants it, whoever wants to partake. For there is nothing that was forbidden us under the sun except for one thing. And it was one tree. There was a certain tree that man was told not to touch. And man touched that tree. And as I told you all, you pastors, all you leaders who want to teach what this tree was, go to the story of Moses. And there was a certain tree that he walked past. But then he had to turn back to the tree. And of that tree, when he was getting ready to walk to it, he was told to take off his shoes because the ground he was about to step on was holy ground. What made that ground holy? Because it was the very spot where man fell from the grace of the Father. The reason why God had to be given. That very spot where Moses. So, listen, know these truths that I bear unto you and teach unto you. They are truth. So when I tell you that it was a tree of fire, that man was told not to touch. And you should know it's truth because in all the books it describes a tree as dazzling to the eye and good for food. And this is what it says. Now, what's dazzling to the eye? Fire is. And what's good for food? Fire is. All food. Fruits, nuts, berries, meat, everything. Even the mushroom plants, certain plants, everything. But mushroom, berries, fruits, vegetables, that's all the plants. But then even meat. So when they say it describes a tree, and I don't know where they got the apple out of that. Because it says the tree was dazzling to the eye and it was good for food. It didn't say that you could take a fruit off of it and eat it. No. Man was told not to touch the tree, for the tree bore no fruit. Well, it bore a strange fruit. Because when Eve touched it, she got burnt. And that pain shot through her whole body. But she also noticed that the power that lied there. And this is what she brought unto man. And this story teaches you that like Eve just went to him and then automatically, nah. Eve kept nagging man. The woman they call Eve. She kept nagging at him to touch. And pretty soon, she got into his ear. How long? Well, let's just say they had children. They was having children all this time. Like, there's certain things not written. But these things I have been shown. That I know. That can't be denied. And the show and prove it when Cain, he left from his home and then met his wife, which was one of his sisters. But it was one he didn't know. That's how many kids they had. Anyway, My video is over because I gotta go to the bathroom now. So, goodbye.